She-Bag got me.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Following the pickup at 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. A give up the middle to Singletary. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give, Singletary right side. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
46 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Lucas. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Lucas. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Celtic Tigers are on the board for...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Lucas. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Lucas. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Off play action. Lucas. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies doing 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the give, this is Singletary. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 63 yards for him on the ground so far. A great start to this divisional round contest. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
10-7 our score after 1. Right here. Dublin with the football here to begin the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the football.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Rolling to his right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. play. 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. On the ground, it's Singletary.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Huntley.
Complete. It's Johnson.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
That one good for 24 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Juwan Johnson,
an 18-yard. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Come on.
To throw, Huntley. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown! Devin Singletary from 10 yards out.
And the Celtic Tigers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a run with Singletary. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They will run with Singletary.
94 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They'll run here with Singletary. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Out to his left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Huntley to throw.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
Looking to throw.
Huntley.
for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Huntley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
T. Higgins,
23 yards for the touchdown.
and the Celtic Tigers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
And he just did get those feet. And they're moving on to the conference championship. So the football. .25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Singletary to get the drive started.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Huntley's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. It's caught at the 10. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And we knew that they tried to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
Off play action. Huntley steps away to his left. And he's he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Huntley being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. On 4th down. Huntley. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terrace Marshall. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake. Huntley steps away. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Off play action. Huntley. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. Off the play fake. Huntley. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Singletary trying the left side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Looking to throw. Huntley. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins, 29 yards.
And the Celtic Tigers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Off play action. Huntley.
Open man downfield is Woods.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Back to throw. Huntley. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Huntley. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off play action. Huntley. And that is incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. 9 yards that time.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
They run here with Singletary. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Singletary again.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Cowboys.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Huntley. Here's Johnson with a reception. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Buying time to his left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first. Touchdown! Devin Singletary. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Huntley. Rolling to his left. Into the hands of Singletary. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's Huntley. He'll buy some time right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Huntley. And this is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. On the move to his left. Again, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He's back to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And yes, he's into the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. A good opening drive so far here in overtime. Looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Singletary again. Down to about the 32. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we go back a little ways, can we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there.
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. He's got another first down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. Singletary going to get the handoff.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches.
A handoff on the option to Singletary.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
4 yards there on a touchdown run. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore. Postseason. Well, the change in rules from the regular season to the playoffs at least gave both teams, Charles.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Titans and the Celtic Tigers coming up next.
It's the National Football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They're going for it with Dalvin. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So now the Titans... The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. A give up the middle to Singletary.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Off-play action. Lucas.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Lucas. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between between those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Singletary. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Lucas. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Lucas. This is caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half of it. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Lucas. And he's got a man here. Complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They go right back to Singletary. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Lucas. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Titans. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Lucas. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Lucas. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devin Singletary from 6 yards away.
And the Celtic Tigers have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover for a squad.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Lucas. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly he's told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 4th down, Lucas. He gets this one to Johnson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Looking to throw. Lucas.
They'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Singletary is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. They'll try and run right on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Huntley. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Huntley. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Johnson. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, Huntley.
That's complete, right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Huntley to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Huntley out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So we've come upon one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And we welcome you back. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. On 4th down, Huntley steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time. And let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.